you made the 10.
I mean, I can already mess up from the 1 to the 2 if I get too short.
Well, even when you come to short, I can still come back in.
I mean, we didn't need a big angle on the 3 anyways, right?
Yeah, so I think the perfect way, either you go in between the 5 and 10, this is the most natural way if you have a good angle. Or if you have less angle, you come just behind the side pocket. Then you also come naturally to the 4. Yep. With a little right hand side. And make sure to leave them a natural angle.
Yeah. Good. Would you bounce into that?
Yeah, I mean, even if I come just to the cushion, it's still okay.
It's still okay, yeah.
If the 4 ball would be right here, I would make sure to go bounce into the cushion, but here, even if I'm at the cushion, it's still okay.
Still work with it, right?
Ooh.
I hit that too full.
But we get lucky.
Bounce.
Yeah.
Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Yeah, I mean the angle has changed because you hit it too fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still played it all right. I can draw it into the cushion with right inside, maybe cheat a little. So we come back in that area.
Yeah.
And then you can still play a stop, kind of draw, avoid the 7 into the cushion, come back here and then back on track.
So just one rail out to here in the best case.
I would prefer to play it softer but draw it, so the spin grabs immediately after the when you touch the 5 and then come into the short cushion.
Soft draw shot.
Yeah.
Super soft. This was a D-cell. I was afraid of hitting it way too hard, but...
You just make sure I'm close on the 6, so I make the 6.
Yeah, because I know you're not the best shot maker.
So also here, what I also try to do is not come into the cushion that I have a scratch. I rather check if I come longer or shorter, but that's what I always measure. Where's the point where I could scratch? This could be right here. So I make sure either I go here or here. So, or I mean, when you said inside, I could also spin it in, so I don't have the scratch. But the cue ball has a longer way and could, you know, due to the slidiness of the cloth, could die immediately right here. So when you just play kind of draw shot into the cushion.
Yeah, but that's actually really good. Most, I think, 90% of pool players would just blindly go to here and anywhere to here, and I think that's a big difference between the pro players like you and the amateur players. You really think about exactly what's about to happen and how to avoid dangers.
Of course, I mean the professionals have played under the pressure and have experienced everything, what can happen and what can go wrong. So you overthink a couple of times, but when you overthink it could also be negative. But just the experience tells me that I should either aim the short way or the long way to avoid the squidge.
Avoid that, yeah. So 2 rails back and forth.
Yeah.
From an angle to go to the 9. Maybe even short side to the 9 later on.
Good shot and good speed. That was a perfect shot. So this is actually a personal preference, what you prefer. It also depends on what kind of conditions I play. On the club table, I always take the stop shot. The draw is harder to play, so you have to play the shot harder. But here, I can play a much smoother stroke and draw it, you know, back here. Make sure I hit the cushion so we don't land on the cushion when we play the 10. So kind of here would be ideal.
Perfect.
Yep. Absolutely perfect. There you go.
Yeah, it was a nice rack. I think a couple of interesting things happened here. The lucky position, picking the point on the rail.
It's always important also to see the key position in the rack. I mean, the 1, 2, 3 was easy, but you have to still see what you have to do to get good on the 6, and then you know, make smart choices what you're going to do with the cue ball.
Awesome.
There you go.
Well, that was quite an experience, and the good news is we recorded another video just like that, so head over to the Killer Philos channel and watch the next video right now.